Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. Three-way sports college football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kurt Burmstree. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
Second down after that previous play. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Shotgun handoff here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Gonna run it. It's Barry. The sophomore able to bring him down quick.
on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. With the catch, it's Johnson. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Knowles, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. He's going to score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tried to make something happen on the return and steps out at the 23. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He'll pitch it. They're moving down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Cross play to the running back going left. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Set. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Barrett. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Knowles will look to convert here on fourth down. He keeps it on the design run. The Knowles offense is on the move now.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gets loose. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll feed the back again. Breaks into the clear. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Toss it to the back, running left. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's Green. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Crucial third down play right here. They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. With the catch, it's Brown. Brown scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
An empty backfield on second and short. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not quickly. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to scramble. The ball is loose. Keeps the football and picks up the first down.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. They get to the line here in the no huddle. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Looking to throw again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. He'll toss it to the back. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The old toss pro, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football, and teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation, but the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. Here's the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half was a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Baker. Nice grab. It's Johnson. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Trying to find room. It's Smith. What's the tackle? Into the clear. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
Now, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now this is the 8th play in this drive. It's a shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Baker. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this.
It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida State, 38, Clemson, 21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, what a grab! Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it again. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
On the play. 1st and goal, Clemson.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power it in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another passing strike on this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Bringing it out. It's Gibson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Get some space around the 30.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To draw play. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. Way too much speed on that play.
This all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Caught over the middle. It's Clark. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. What a catch! And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they get the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. They finally corral him at the 1. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clemson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Working clock with the ground game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. I like their odds of closing this game out.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a late deep throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. QB keeper all the way. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force him to throw underneath, tackle him inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. An important 9 yards gained there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Tigers. And 6 more points to the total. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee.